Hey guys, you're watching BTech. I'm Basil. This is the front camera of the Nokia 8. Pretty late night with the launch. It went really well. It was a lot of fun, but the phone's decent. I've had it for about 12 hours now, and my favorite thing is probably the size. It's 5.3 inches is the weirdest size, but it's actually a really good happy medium between 5.5 and 4.7 like the iPhones. My least favorite thing, the camera UI. Camera performance seems really nice on first impression. The image stabilization, smashing it. And I'm going to upload some video samples as well. But yeah, the camera UI kind of sucks. Super confusing. Really miss Nokia's old camera UI. That's it for now. So now I'm recording this on the Nokia rear camera, the Nokia 8, and I'm going to do a quick unboxing. It's the weirdest unboxing ever because the phone actually isn't in the box. Nokia prepped this whole thing with the phone out of the box for us, giving us a box separately so that we could shoot some stuff on the day. Very kind of them, but still you'll get an idea as to what is inside, so box contents. So yeah, like I said, this is being recorded on the Nokia 8 with its 3 microphones. Around the back you got specs, Snapdragon 835, 5.3 inch WQHD screen, 554 pixels per inch, wow. 4 gigabytes RAM, 64 gigabytes storage, expandable micro SD cards, Zeiss Optics, 13 megapixel dual rear, 13 megapixel front, and Nokia Ozo technology. So it is all about that audio. So give it a shake, shake, shake. Gonna get there eventually, guys. And wow, everything's falling everywhere. And so instantly you can see the SIM eject tool. You've got some literature, quick start guide and product safety stuff. Literature's generally pretty boring, so let's put that all over there. You've got headphones, interesting earbud headphones right there. They look sweet. And pulling out this is all very, very dexterous one-handed work here. So this supports Quick Charge 3.0, by the way. If you want to see like more of the actual phone itself, that is a beast of a charger. That's hefty. Nokia branded charger. That's probably the first thing about this phone that makes me think of old Lumias, like that style of charger. A little bit different, but a little bit similar. And you've got a USB Type-C to USB 3. And that is the box, recorded on the Nokia 8. Okay, I've officially had this phone for 24 hours, used it as my primary phone, and I like it and I don't like it. I like the design. The design is like an HTC U11, slightly more slender. It's a good looking phone, and if you get it in the glossy variants, that's gonna make you happy. The matte variants look a little bit terrible, to be honest. Copper, number 1, black, number 2, blue, number 3, and then the steel one is my least favorite of the bunch. That said, with regards to the port configurations and buttons, it is all identical. You've got a fingerprint scanner, capacitive buttons either side, 13 megapixel front camera loaded up with autofocus, and as you've seen, the picture quality or video quality from it is pretty on point. Around the back, 2 13 megapixel rear cameras, 1 monochrome and 1 RGB. You got a flash as well, and an NFC contact point. This is spec'd out. Headphone jack and micro or USB-C at the base as well. So that is another nice perk to have. Unfortunately though, no IP68 water or dust proofing, but you do have IP54, I believe, so it is splash proof at the very least. Right, onto the screen, 5.3 inch. Great size, hands can get across it pretty easily, and big hands like mine can even reach all the corners. It's also an IPS display. Quad HD means it's nice and sharp, and generally it looks super good. It's also super bright, 700 nits, but unfortunately it kind of automatically gets too bright, and what that does is it rinses the battery, so I haven't found that mine has made it through a day. I've had to stick it on charge a couple of times. Not the best thing in the world, but it's just day 1. Wait for day 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, etc. Right, on to what I don't like about this. There are a few stability issues. It kind of force closes some applications. It's the first build of the software, so going to give HMD the benefit of the doubt and hope that they fix that down the line. But the thing I don't like about the software that they need to completely overhaul, in my opinion, is the camera application. A couple of really illogical things. First off, you've got too many modes. Color, twin, mono. I know what color and mono do, but I don't know why you'd have color and twin. It's confusing. I don't know, you probably won't know. So some on-screen instructions, advice, tips, tricks would really, really help. Also, going into mono, I'm taking a video, great. Wait, no, this is a picture. Okay, I'm taking a video, have to change my mode, that's fine. But now I want to go back into color. You have no options in the corner now that I'm in video mode. So I have to go back into photo and I have to change to color. Wait, but now I want to do a bokeh and I want to tap on the live bokeh and I'm in tapping on, what? Wow, that was a save. Blooper. No, I'm going to keep that in. You guys can totally give me some props for catching it there. Bokeh mode, take a picture, and it should have bokeh'd, right? If it was an iPhone, it would have bokeh'd. If it was, no, but it hasn't bokeh'd. It's just a pretty nice sharp shot of my hand. All right, let's try that again. Okay, stick my hand out, bokeh, but, oh, what's that slider? Okay, so now I slide that to the top. Oh, now it bokehs. Okay, cool. So what I'm trying to get across, the message, bokeh works, but it's just very trial and error. Also, if I come to edit the bokeh, it says portrait mode at the top. I want to tap it and it tells me what portrait mode does, but it doesn't tell me how to edit it afterwards. I have to go into the pencil tool, then bokeh editor. Huawei just does this whole process way better. Then I can retrospectively change the amount of background blur and refocus. And once I do, it all looks really good. But to get to this point, you have to know a thing or two about phones. So anyone picking this up as a new phone, you probably won't experience half of the cool stuff that it does. So a revised camera user interface, I would say, is a must. Final thing I really hate about the camera, it doesn't support manual, pretty much anything. Like the manual options it gives you are basically advanced automatic options. You've got exposure, you've got white balance, you've got focus, but only macro, infinity, and auto. You don't have like anywhere throughout those focal lengths, and you've got metering. And that's pretty useless for me personally. Luckily, you can install manual camera applications. They do work, but you know what, guys? That's not good enough for Nokia. It's a brand that basically made its name on, hey, it made its name doing stuff like amazing manual cameras. Next up, let's go into video, and I want to take a dual video. That's the front and back. Yo. But I want to go live, and I want to go onto YouTube live. This is a big thing. This is the first phone that can YouTube live video, and it does it with both the front and the back. It's the first phone that YouTube lives front and back. The HTC One M8 has enabled this dual split screen, but yeah, not live. So I want to tap on YouTube. Unfortunately, I can't broadcast this to BTECT. BTECT isn't a primary account linked with an email address. It's a secondary account linked with my email address. So it doesn't support it. So I could only broadcast this to my personal account, and my personal account has all of 0 followers. And that's really annoying. So yeah, the camera app, you need a lot of work. Nokia, overhaul the whole thing, please. Otherwise, you know, you've got the hardware here that could be amazing at that price. If the software kind of levels up, upgrades a few points in the next couple of, well, in the next kind of month, I'd say. This needs to happen before it like gets onto shelves, ideally, which it won't, I know. Then this could be a really awesome phone. Final points, Snapdragon 835, benchmarks like a champ, 4 gig of RAM, gaming, etc. All good. So for example, Antutu, it ranks way up there. Also, it's 64 gig storage, loads. You've got a micro SD card as well. Really good stuff. And the battery is 3090 milliamps. Hasn't lasted me a full day. I've had to charge it a fair few times, but you can never really take the first day of using something as gospel for how it's going to be going forward. Unfortunately, it has quick charge 3.0 as well. So it did charge nice and quickly, but that wraps up my day 1 with the Nokia, day 2 of kind of like diary of a tech journalist. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Did thumbs up button, like the channel, subscribe. I'll be talking about this in a lot more detail in the coming days. Any questions, comments section below. Bye guys.